We're good.
Okay. Hey everybody, my name is Jenna Trejo. Some of you might know me as Jenna Kleckler. I'll go by either. I'm not sure that I'll ever adjust to that one. I'm going to be going over Screencastify today. So hopefully this will be a great resource for you guys to be able to use in whatever platform or whatever setting you're in. So I'm hoping by the time we finish this presentation, you'll understand the purpose of Screencastify, how to navigate the program, and be able to utilize this tool to record some mini lessons. Okay, so this is a video. It gives us a really quick overview of what Screencastify does. If it doesn't let me share, then this will kind of give us a step-by-step guide, and then I'll go over it with you guys.
Screencastify is a really simple way to record screencasts from right within your Chrome browser. Once you've installed our extension, click our icon and choose whether you want to record your browser tab, entire desktop, or just your webcam. Turn on your microphone if you want to narrate over your recording, and choose if you want to embed your webcam to add a personal touch. Once you're ready, click record and lights, camera, action. Spice up your screencast with our annotation tools. For example, shine a spotlight on your mouse to direct your viewer's eye, or draw on your recording with our pen tool. You can toggle your webcam on and off during your recording and change the location, size, and shape of your webcam. Once you're finished, click our icon again and click the stop button. Your video will automatically save to your Google Drive. Then, you can rename your recording and share it either by grabbing the Google Drive link or by publishing your video directly to YouTube. Our premium subscribers can crop and trim their videos, as well as export them as an MP4 or animated GIF. Thanks for watching and enjoy creating awesome videos with Screencastify.
Right, so that was just a really quick overview. It sums up Screencastify pretty well in just a couple of minutes. It's a really user-friendly website, so it's not something that I'm not super tech savvy all the time, and it provides a really good step-by-step of instructions of how to do everything. And I'll walk you through some of the specifics as well. So ways that you can use this resource, I do want you guys to be aware that this isn't, there is a free version if you go and download it. The free version only limits the videos that you can record to 5 minutes. There's also some limits on how many classes you can have open or assignments, as well as the editing capabilities. There's still a lot you can do with it, but it is limited. So usually it costs $49.95 for a year subscription. But right now, if you're an educator or you're in education, you can get it for $29.95. So it's really pretty inexpensive. And if you've got a real use for it and you're recording a lot of videos, it would be really beneficial to pay the $30 or maybe talk to your districts or whoever your supervisor is about getting this resource downloaded. So here I included this, so all of this will be available on the Region 9 TechBit website, so you'll be able to access this at any point. But if for some reason you forget, I just Googled Screencastify, it popped up the website, and it gives you step-by-step guides, but we'll go ahead and follow through on this. So this is that beginner's guide for Screencastify. It is a Google Chrome extension. So to be able to use this, if you don't have the Google Chrome browser, you will have to download that. If you already have it downloaded, you just have to open up the web browser. I'll go ahead and show you just what I would do if I was looking for it. So this is the website. It's the first one that pops up. I even misspelled it the first time and it still pops up as an option. So it's really easy to find. Once you get to that beginning page, if you haven't downloaded it yet, right here where it says already installed on my page, it's going to give you the option to go ahead and install it. So it gives you a step-by-step guide of what you need to do when you're going through the installation process, and it'll prompt you through adding your Google, your Gmail account. Once you do that, it's going to automatically connect to your drive. I really like that because, as April said when she saw my background, sometimes I struggle with the organization piece. It creates the folder, it creates a link for you to be able to see it, and I'll show you that on my drive. So here, right here, it already has the Screencastify submit, and that's the assignments I create, but then it also has videos that I've done. So these were just me playing with getting familiar with it, but then if you choose to use the Screencastify submit, which I'll walk you through, it'll also create a folder with that, so you don't have to worry about creating those folders. So again, on this beginner's guide, guys, it goes through everything. I didn't include that in the PowerPoint because I didn't need to recreate the wheel. It's already all there. It's present. It gives you step-by-step, very user-friendly. It goes through every single resource within Screencastify. It tells you how to edit the videos. You won't have all these capabilities if you're just using the free version, but if you do decide to download the one for the $30, it'll give you a step-by-step by that as well. YouTube, I know that's a really big thing with students right now, as well as teachers, or, I mean, I look up YouTube videos on how to fix things at my house if something's broken. So if that's a platform you know that your students or whoever you're working with is gonna use, it'll let you automatically, it'll prompt when you finish your video if you wanna share it on YouTube. So you have that link automatically embedded in there. Exporting again. And like I said, there's Twitter accounts, there's a lot of different ways to be able to use this. So once you got it download, I don't know if you can see it, it's a really small little piece, but it's gonna automatically go to the top right-hand corner of your browser, and it looks like a puzzle piece. When you click on that, if it lets me, we'll see. I tried to play with the settings. So here it's gonna pop, once you hit that share button, it's gonna let you share your screen, or you can do the application window. Right now, since I'm on YouTube, it doesn't, or not YouTube, on Zoom, it doesn't let you share, so they're not compatible if you're screen sharing. Now, if you're not screen sharing, it's still really easy to use, but this is what's gonna pop up, and then in that video, the screen, it comes up on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. It's really a play button, a stop button. Once you click stop, it's gonna go ahead and download into your drive. So if I go to my account, this is probably my favorite part of it, just because I could see how beneficial it could be. And that was that folder that I showed you in my drive. So it had the general Screencastify one where my videos were, and then it had the submit. Submit creates a classroom for you guys. So when you click on submit, as you can see, I have some assignments that I've created. Under the free version, you can only have one assignment open at a time. So as you can see, I have one open, but they're really easy to close. So I'm just gonna close that assignment. You would create a new assignment here, and this is where you have some flexibility depending on how you're using it. You can do your screen plus a little webcam, so that's gonna be like a lot of times when you're on Zoom and it has your picture still on there where you're talking, and he talked about it in the video, that personalization piece, that's what this is gonna do. The webcam only is just gonna be like my face talking right now is gonna be what your viewer sees or what you're asking them to submit. And then the screen recording only is maybe they're doing something on the screen and they need to show you what they're doing. So if you have a student that's maybe having some problems with technology and you can help them learn how to use Screencastify, then they can show you what they're doing and where they're having problems, and then they can submit it. So I'm gonna do screen recording only. Next, so like I said with that earlier, you could do troubleshoot. And this might be an opportunity for them to show you some problems they're having with. So then you could have record problems you're having. And I'm not going to get super specific right now because you can do that when you're working on it, but just to kind of give you guys a more real life example. When you do that, the assignment access, so there's some options with that. Anybody with a link can have access to this. If you have a specific group already created within your organization, then they can access it as well. So this is really where that privacy setting, you can do it specific to what you need. Then the piece, whoever you send that link to, they're going to be the students, of course. So they can't view any videos after they submit it, so it's only for you to see. Students can view their own videos, so once they've submitted it, they'll be able to see what they've done. Or you can do it depending on how much you trust your students. I know sometimes that can always come into question on how much freedom you want to give them, but that's an option too where they can see what other students have uploaded. So if you're troubleshooting, then that's maybe a good way to do it. But you'll also be able to save those videos, so if a student posts a really good one and you get that permission, you can save it and share it with other students if that's a little bit safer practice with you. So then once you've figured out how your settings want to be, you hit next. It's going to go ahead and go live. Here's that link where you can copy and send it. If you have a Google Classroom already set up, we'll go to that Google Classroom so you can get specific with that. And this is going to show you guys what that's going to look like. So turning the mic on, recording, it's going to let them do that without having to download anything or do anything. Once they're done, it's going to submit and it's done. So it's not something that you have to worry about after that. Then it'll all populate in that classroom. So then when you go back to this submit area, you can go click on your classroom. I don't have anybody that submitted videos, but you can click on it and see what they've submitted. And then again, you can close it or open it. This is something also for supervisors. If you have some quick questions and you're just needing, you're needing some feedback, they can submit something really easy. It's a more interactive approach. Sometimes that's easier than writing an email because it'll give them the link and prompt them just like that prompt did for me. So it's already set up for them. For your students, I know when I worked last year as a transition specialist, sometimes having just 5-minute short little videos, trainings on how to do something, and just a really quick guide, a tutorial, 5 minutes is going to be good for you guys. You're not going to need anything more. But again, you can pay for that $30 fee and get a little bit more fancy with it if you need a little bit more flexibility with that. So do I have any questions on Screencastify? I know that was a really quick prelude to it, but.
Jenna, I don't see any questions in the chat room, but it's such a small group. If anybody has direct questions, they can unmute and go ahead and ask Jenna.
All right. Like I said, guys, I'm not tech savvy at all, and I was able, I mean, it's really, really user friendly, and that's a lot for me to say because sometimes it takes me some time to navigate through things. Did you want me to go ahead and go through the Region 9 Tech Bits website as well? Okay.
Jenna, that'd be great.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and take a few minutes to talk about that.
So all of these resources on the Tech Bits hours that everyone's doing, they're going to be in one spot for you guys. It's kind of easy to access. So when you go to the resources, you can go to Region 9 Tech Bits up here at the, top kind of right-hand corner. When you do that, it goes over the Tech Bit support ticket. So that's one way that you can submit a ticket if you're having some problems with your technology, and then we'll get back with you as quick as possible on ways to help you with that. There's ones that we have the support hours and Zoom links. So we have those Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So they have the links right here. You can hop on. These are really great times to interact if you just want to pop in and say hi, but we're also there to help you guys with any little tech problems that are popping up So please give this resource to anyone you know that might just need a little bit of one-on-one or a little bit of help. And then here's where the TechBit schedule's at. So you click on this, it's going to give you the link of sessions that are coming up, and then it's going to have the recordings here as well. So if you missed one, maybe you wanted a training on Google Translate and you weren't able to be there, you can go access that and get that training really quick. And then there's the ones that are coming up in the future as well. Those are subject to change sometimes, so just make sure that you double check it, and then it'll send out those links for you guys to register, similar to how you registered for this one. And then the resource page. This one I think is the one that you guys are creating those little videos, right? Those tutorials. Okay, so this is, again, it has the topic here and it has links. So this is something you guys could do in your district as well with Screencastify, is create those videos in 5 minutes, because sometimes YouTube can be a little bit more, have a lot more steps to it, and Screencastify is pretty simple. So, but here's all those recordings for that. So if you can't find what you need here, then those TechBit supports hours are really good opportunities to reach out if you need a little bit more support. And then it gives you, there's a lot of resources here. But we're really here to help you guys, so these are all options for you to reach out. And as I said, all of the stuff we covered today will be posted as well. Now, if you have anything else, Miss April?
I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about November. I'm sorry, I have a 7-month-old. I apologize. So you're going to probably hear him in the background. But coming up in November, we're going to get Adam Fletcher, which works closely with Gen Yes, which is one of the grants that we host here at Region 9. And it's called, his non-for-profit that he is CEO of is Youth and Educators Succeeding. And we're going to be talking about how to better have online youth engagement. And he is a dynamic speaker, so I'm going to be sending out that invite really, really soon. So hopefully you can pop in and register for those events.
All right. Well, thank you guys for spending a little bit of your afternoon with us. I hope it was beneficial. Bye.
Thank you, Jenna.
No problem.
Very good.